Is this the fastest hard 10 spider team? Let's find out in this video. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing this morning? We're talking about Spider today. I'm going to keep this short and to the point. I know I can be long-winded sometimes, but it's clan versus clan. One of the best ways to get points in CVC is running Spider, okay? Also, there happens to be a Spider tournament going on right now, so double dipping, perfect timing, all of these things. You definitely want to work on this team. And now that we have RTAC, I think that this is much more accessible to a lot of people than what you realize, okay? And what I will do is I'll give you some options as well. But before we do that, let's just jump in to the actual team and take a look, okay? One of the most important things with hard Spider is going to be your speed, okay? I was doing a takeover yesterday on Takeover Tuesday. If you haven't seen that live stream, go ahead back and watch that as well. You can see live takeovers here every Tuesday, usually Tuesday mornings for me, between 8 and noon. Sometime in there is when I go live. I try to give a heads up whenever we're going to do that, but, you know, sometimes it's a little bit spur of the moment depending on when I can fit it into my schedule. So, with Takeover Tuesdays, we were looking at a hard Spider team. Granted, we were doing stage 1 and 2, but with a very early game account. I want to say he was like 65 or level 70, something like that. He didn't have his Arbiter yet, and yet he could still do the hard mode Spider, okay? So if you have RTAC, which you should, he allows for a lot of things because he's so good in this content. Now, with that being said, he is not going to be in my team today, okay? Because I already had this team set up before I got RTAC. However, your TO or your Cecia spot here could easily be RTAC. I think he would work just fine. I love Drang in this spot or Ignatius because they have irresistible HP burns. I like Royal Guard the most here in this spot because he has the attack in dungeons aura as well as the AoE. I think this could be a Chrysia, but I actually haven't seen that work. Okay. Now, before we get into the run, if you have a faster team than this, please let me know in the comments below. That's why I put a question mark on the thumbnail, because I'm not certain that this is the fastest team. Maybe there's a team that's a couple seconds faster, but if this isn't the fastest team, it's certainly close. Like, we're gonna be nitpicking details here with a second or two difference, and otherwise, I'm pretty sure this is the fastest team. Okay. Now, during clan versus clan, you do not want super raids. You want to do all of your runs with just one at a time, because for some reason, that doesn't count for double points. I don't know why. That's pretty dumb. Okay. Calvalax here, you can actually run a Cold Heart in this spot, I believe, but the Calvalax works really well because he has admittedly a bad enemy max HP attack, but it is still enemy max HP. And he also provides the poisons to explode for TO, so he's kind of doing double duty there, right? Now, with this team, the speeds are going to be really important. Everybody is over 240 speed, and that's important for this boss, okay? And we'll go over the speeds and the builds here in just a second. Let's jump in and take a look at the run. So if all goes perfectly, this is an 11-second run. And I'm not sure, just based on the animations of the spiders, if you can make it be faster than that. So that is one of the questions I have. Is this the fastest team? Okay, and here, this was 15 seconds, but it was still 5 turns. And so you can see that my best time with this team is going to be 11 seconds. So we'll run it, you know, a couple of times here so that you can see the turn order is going to be Calvalax first, then Drang, and maybe we need to slow it down, okay? But there's 13 seconds. I would say 13 is average, and then 11 is the best time. All right, so coming in here, let's put it on 1x speed, right? So Calvalax is going to be the one who goes first, okay? And he's going to do his enemy max HP hit thing. And it's important for someone to go first before your HP burn champion so that those extra spiderlings drop down. Then you can burn all of them. Okay, then you want one of your exploders to go next. This is Cecia's turn. Then you want your second exploder to go. That's, what's his face? That's Tio's turn. And then you want your Royal Guard to go last. Or I think that could be Acrizia. I'm not sure because I don't have her, okay? But everybody should basically have a Royal Guard, okay? So that's the turn order that you want, and for me, the speeds were pretty tight here, okay? So I think that there's a lot more room. Like, you can make them faster, you just can't make them slower, okay? So I kind of made it hard on myself with this build because I kind of tried to keep the speeds really tight. But you can make these champions as fast as you want. Faster does not make the time faster. I just need you to know that, okay? The spiderlings are based on, you know, different factors than that. And there, when it's 15 seconds, then we accidentally kill a spiderling, okay? So let's take a look at the champions and the speeds. Okay, I have 2 of them out. Let's pull the other 3 out. And the nice thing is, with your exploders, their gear doesn't matter, just the speed. With your HP burn champion, does not matter, just the speed, okay? So this is the Drang build that I use for the hard Ice Golem. If you guys want a video on that, let me know. I can do a video on that. I think Ice Golem is more worth running now than it ever has been before. Okay, we have HP, defense HP, and speed and attack. The attack, not important, okay? Total stats here, he is at 249 speed, okay? And this is just the build that I was using for Ice Golem, and I kind of built the rest of the team around it, okay? Cecia coming in here, one of your exploders, 247. And I think I'll go over the speeds in order so that you can see those as well. So we have a lot of accuracy. We don't really need that much accuracy. And she's in just a bunch of random crap gear to get her to that speed. Okay, Calvalax in here. He is going to be going first, remember? So he's at 253. The rest of his stats don't really matter. If you use a similar team to this, tell me if putting more crit damage on here matters, because I could always change that. Tio, this is just my previous build of Tio that I was using to solo Dragon 25, I think. 247 speed, defensive stats, and, you know, regen. But the only thing that matters for this is the accuracy and the speed. Royal Guard, though, you are going to need to put a little bit of damage on. You can see he doesn't need a ton of crit damage to make this happen. But that speed, though, with the crit damage, that can be a bit tough, right? So if we come over and we look in the dungeon at the speeds, I think that that will help you as well. And then you can see the AI also. Okay, where are we at here? Right here. Faster Spider 10, okay? So going first is going to be Calvalax at 253. Going second is Drang at 249. Then Cecia 247. Tio also goes at 247, so he goes right after her. Then Royal Guard at 245. I want to say 245 should be your aiming point for your slowest champion, but you might be able to go a couple speed lower. You can see, obviously, we're doing Takedown here. We're doing Exalted Pyre with Drang. We're doing Storm of Vitriol with Calvalax. We're doing chemistry with Tio, and Cecia just does her own thing. She'll just automatically explode the burns because they're already there, so she'll do the flame eruption. Okay, so let's finish out the video by seeing if we can get that fastest time, 11 seconds. But either way, that is the fastest time. Okay, even if we don't get the 11 seconds, that is the fastest time. Probably I wouldn't get it while I'm recording here, and I'm guessing that's why. It's just a tad slower while I'm recording. That's my guess. Okay. There we had 15 seconds because we killed another spiderling, okay? But on average, we're doing 13, and then the best time is 11, right? So what do you think of this team? I've had a lot of requests for this team, and so I hope that this helps you. And if you feel like I deserve a like, go ahead and hit the like button if you appreciate it. Check out some more of my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.